Hello, hello. I didn't think I was gonna go live today, and then I figured, probably should. If you're watching on the VOD channel, I love you very much. And maybe you want to skip forward until we're, you know, the whole thing I usually go through. Where is my chat? I always forget to pull it up. Hey, we just passed 11,000 followers. That's awesome. Thank y'all. Thank you. Did I miss any? I don't think I missed anything yesterday. Probably won't be a super long stream today. It's Sunday. I do want to get some work done later on the next landmine video. So we'll probably just pop back in, get my bearings, maybe level up a couple times, and then maybe call it a day. After that, maybe we won't get too crazy with it. I want to have another fairly risk-free stream. I think next stream is where we'll probably ramp up the difficulty and take on some dungeons and whatnot. I don't know. Maybe we will today. Hello, Rotillo. That song's almost sad. It's in my chill playlist. Not very chill. I guess that works. Rotillo, how do you beat the notification? It always impresses me when someone beats the notification. There it goes. Oh, you were watching the VOD from yesterday. I didn't realize people did that on Twitch as much. That's pretty cool. Hello, Zynga. Hello, Glarpol. Hello, hello, everybody. This has become the best part of your day. Hello, Killa, how are you? Hey, everybody. Probably won't be too insanely long of a stream today. It is Sunday. Sunday I like to have as my kind of chill / work a little bit day.
Thank you,
because it is
Hey,
NFL Sunday.
4 months. How are you doing, Joov?
A Sly Panda, thank you for 4 months. Thank you very much. It's going well. I was just saying, Sundays are usually kind of my chill. Try not to do a whole lot, especially during football season. I like to watch a lot of the games, but I figured I'm going out of town on Wednesday. I want to make as much progress on this as possible. I'm going to try and have the landmine video finished and released on Wednesday, which would be actually really good timing compared to how most of my videos have released, which have taken upwards of a month at times, which is frustrating. So hopefully get that one out fast. And I figured I'm not going to finish it tonight. It's Sunday. I have work tomorrow. Let's record more Solstheim. I think I want to try and focus on leveling up. Unless I just did level up. No, we're almost level 20. All right, we're just going to start with more sneaking. You actually get to watch the stream today. Welcome. Howdy, Attila. Turbo Toaster, how are you? Oh, that's right. Yeah, the current gamble, if you were here on yesterday's stream, I put out a prediction. You can't submit any more to it, but I put out a prediction for everybody. Over under 29.5 days. So if we make it to day 30, then everybody who said over wins. Will we get there? I have no clue. That would probably take a long time because we've already put about 10 hours on this character. Maybe 12. We're pretty far. You guys want to hear something stupid? So, yesterday I was browsing the Starfield subreddit. Miserable place, mainly because there's like not a lot of content there. It's just like really lame questions and speculation and people either really mad or way too hyped up, right? Ashen Knight, thank you for the tier 1. So last night I was browsing it and somebody posted a picture of a hoodie that was on the website TeePublic for sale. And it was Countdown to Starfield, November 11th, 2022. And I thought that that was awesome. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm buying that. I want that hoodie. I just think it's hilarious. I think it's really cool. So I did. I bought it. And then I made a post on the Starfield subreddit, and I was like, who wants to be a part of history with me and also confuse a TeePublic seller? And then I gave him the link of where the hoodie is, and I got banned. I got banned on the Starfield subreddit for like the most harmless joke ever. And that's why when I put a tier list of which of the subreddits are the best to browse when you're having a slow day at work, I put Starfield in its own tier. I got banned. Banned. It was bullshit. Pilot, thank you very much. Thank you for watching the channel. One of these days, can we do a Morrowind Vivek region lock? I think I want to at some point. Yes, I got permabanned. I got permabanned on the Starfield subreddit for like the most harmless joke ever. And it's like, guys, we've barely even seen anything about the game, and this is like the community of it. We should be able to tell stupid jokes. I don't know. Like, man, every time I go there and I scroll it, it's really stupid questions. Let me post a dumb meme. Like, come on. What are we doing here? Is that not what every Bethesda game community is like now? Which is, I was actually kind of disappointed. I like to comment on things every now and then on there. Every now and then there's like a pretty good post. A lot of times there was a really funny, somebody put up a really funny, it was definitely bait, but somebody put up a post on the Starfield subreddit and they were like, I hope they take notes from Ubisoft and how to design an open world. And they listed out all this stuff and everybody was like, is this a joke? Are you serious? And I was like, oh, that's fantastic bait. Everybody took it. All right, level 20. Very good.
I hate to break it to you, but there isn't a scrap of ebony.
This is all the guards know how to discuss in Solstheim is like how much ebony is left in the mine. It's the only rumor in town. No scandals, no adversaries, no fighting. It's just, yeah, there's not a lot of ebony left in the mine. If you were thinking of casually just going to mine. Is that a hobby?
Glover Mallory's the Welcome to the wretched looking for sure thing.
If you were planning on casually performing hard labor, don't worry about it. All right, so this should take us to day... What are we going to be on? Day 12? Here's hoping we don't teleport. I want this to be a chill stream. I think I am going to teleport. Great! I want to go with... Everybody wanted Magicka yesterday. Yeah, I am. I'm going to go Magicka. I like it. I don't think we're still trying to go into Conjuration. I know we need a ton of archery perks. Like, we can take Critical Shot again, cover twice as many arrows. I have to take that perk in order to get Ranger. And I really want to get Ranger. Can draw bow 30% faster. That's a fantastic perk, too. Arrow Stagger. I need to get every single archery perk. These are all amazing. We'll start with just Critical Shot. 25% chance is really good. But I need to get Quick Shot. Quick Shot is also very good.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I love when my hostess wakes up at the foot of my bed. Hey, how was your sleep?
Want to buy anything? Or just laugh?
Whether you hail from.
We also need to focus on finding salt piles. I need him to get back behind the desk. I think that's going to be the focus of this stream. Alchemy, archery, kind of the basic skills that we've been going for. But I don't want to take any big risks on this stream. I think I want to save that for the next stream. Salt pile, you beautiful bastard. We love salt piles. Salt piles basically equal out to almost 200 gold for us. Less than.
Hey, if you're dealing with me,
There's only one thing to remember. Pay your debts or end up hurt.
I wonder if we're getting close to any of the enemies respawning out in the wilderness. We have to be getting somewhat close. Oh, hold on. I gotta check Southgate. I came the wrong way. Southgate always has the spawning ash spawns. I gotta tell you, I'm getting real sick and tired of saying the names Ash Spawn, Burnt Spriggan. I'm just tired of saying the names over and over. It's like a tongue twister. I need some freshness. I need to start running into Reeklings. That just flows off the tongue. Ash Spawn is like, you say it too many times in a row, you get all twisted up. Ash Spawn, Ash Spawn, Ash Spawn. Eventually it starts blending together and you're saying Ass Pawn. Look at all these ass pawns out here. Did I request a wake-up call? I think I did. Is there a better way to support me than bits or subs? I would think that the best way... I do plan when I go full-time on launching a Patreon page. And when I do that, that would probably be the best way for sure. But honestly, the best way is just hanging out. There's really no better way to support a creator than, you know, if you genuinely enjoy their content, just hanging around. I think having a healthy community of kind people who are, you know, nice and welcoming and passionate about these games and these challenges and kind of playing them in their own way or playing them wrong is, it's good enough. That's all you gotta do. Now, if you wanted to just like donate and give me $500,000, okay, if I'm being honest, that's the best way. If everyone in chat right now just gave me $500,000 cash, I'll quit and then we'll be good. Nah, I'm just playing. Unless. What if I just died right now? This is supposed to be the chill day. Man, it really is dead out here, though. We cleared the whole forest. Everything. Am I gonna have to resort to killing the Netch? I don't want to kill the Netch. They seem so nice and peaceful, but I will kill them if I have to. We should name the ass pawn and Burnt Spriggan something simple like Jeff and Greg. But that would be funny if all the ass pawns were named Jeff and all the Burnt Spriggans were named Greg. DDM, are you watching this stream? If you are, I still have to get back to your last message. But also, can we get a mod where all Burnt Spriggans are named Jeff? I think it would add some flavor. I mean, we even cleared out this place. I'm not ready to go in here. Absolutely not ready to go in there. Maybe there's some loot in this tower, though. Didn't mean to bring in the bow. I thought I was calling in the Atronac. Nope. Nope. Sorry. Nothing. I got an idea of where we can explore, overworld-wise. I know, yeah, the Netch are tough. Oh, Cowabunga, I appreciate that. It always makes me super happy when I hear that, like, people in a group watch the streams. I've heard of couples. One time, somebody said that them and their partner watch my videos during dinner. And I gotta say, I think that's the highest honor a creator can receive, is being lunch or dinner entertainment. At least for me, when I grew up, it was always a crucial component of family time, was eating food and watching something on a screen at the same time, whether it be football or when I was a kid, American Idol was huge. American Idol was massive when I was a kid. And that was like our family TV time. Because the thing with American Idol, when it first came out, I don't know how it is now, but when American Idol first came out, the auditions were the best part of the show. And when they did auditions, there was an episode of American Idol, like, it was like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday throughout the week. You would have an audition episode of American Idol for like either 2 or 3 weeks. And it was awesome. And it was like a 2-hour episode. And that was our family time, eating food and laughing at people who are bad at singing. Which is a dumb thing to laugh at people about. Is this gonna be a one-shot? Did I just one-shot and it... Whoa! Fuck. Holy shit. That's what I'm talking about, getting flanked. I had my first ever one-shot kill and almost died. Wow. Here talking about American Idol. All right, speaking of American Idol, this is a funny story my parents still give me crap for. There was a kid on American Idol one time whose name was Will. And I was like maybe 9 years old at the time when this person was on the show. And I think it was top 15, top 16. So still in the range of the show where anybody who's on is really forgettable. If they get eliminated in that round, they're not going to have much of a, career in music. But this kid, Will, I was a huge fan of him because he was younger. I think he might have been like 20 or 19 or something. And since I was a kid, I was like, oh yeah, like representation and all that stuff. So I thought this guy was awesome. and he got eliminated and like, is that a troll? Holy fuck, that's a troll. Okay, this is not good. I'm telling the Will story. Please, game, relax. So anyway, Will gets eliminated and gets like 17th place, forgotten forever in the ether of American Idol contestants. And I start crying. Are they gonna fight each other? Trolls are really problematic, but actually it looks like it has less health and is way less tanky than the Ash spawn. But look at that health recharge. I swear I could hear something behind me. Look at it, its health is already almost all the way back. Thank you to the Ash spawn for tanking so I could get my magicka back. That is so overpowered how its health recharges that quickly. And how apparently arrows phase right through its skull. Nice. Gotta say, I'm really impressed, though, that we've been able to get this character to a point where we can fend off an attack like that. You know, a surprise attack. We're caught off guard. I took fire damage and I took melee damage there all at one time. Was able to stay alive, escape the fight, use my distraction to tank. I mean, did I miss it watching? I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Thank you, watching. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry about that. Intense battle. I got flanked. But anyway, yeah, I cried because my favorite contestant got eliminated on American Idol when I was a kid. It was traumatizing. And then I had to deal with the embarrassment that, like, my family was making fun of me for it. And they still do. Goodbye, buddy. Also, how about that? A one-shot sneak attack kill? Never believed it possible. What the fuck? Oh, God. Really? I'm getting jump scared now by elk just materializing out of nowhere. There it is. I can't be too confident right here, though. Weather's gonna get a little bit chilly. Enemies are gonna hit a little bit harder. Camp here with dead bodies feels like a trap. Let's get our tank in first. Call our tank in early. Yeah, Reekling killed him. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Reekling trap somewhere around here. Have a snack. I hear like little effect, you know, sound effects. Yes. Oh, strong box. It's been a while since we found one of these bad boys. Shit. Oh, okay. All right. I know. I can do this. I know that. Carrie Underwood, Kelly Clarkson. What the fuck, man? Come on. I'm the best lock picker. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Well. All right. See, easy. I do remember William Hung. She bang, she bang. Oh, baby, yeah, she moves. Right? That's the guy. Yep, there it is. All right, we're getting attacked. Reeklings on the way. Looks like an Armada 2 of them. Oh, God. Oh, man, and he's on one of those things. Lots of health. Too much health. I think I'm going to try and bail out of this fight as soon as I can. Why are Reeklings so overpowered? They're just goblins. No, I need more distance. The one that's on the boar is going to catch up to me really fast. Knew this was a bad idea. I knew this was a really shit plan. I think we lost him. Big fort right here. Definitely going to be enemy spawns if we go near that fort. Uh-oh. I'm getting caught on these rocks. Where are the other two Reeklings at? They're pretty far, but they are throwing their spears. They're trying to get them here. I just have to keep checking over, keep an eye on them. Fuck, that was quick. That was really fast. Rocks should be difficult enough pathing, though, to hopefully confuse it. Okay. All right, we're safe. I think they still are trying to get to us, though. And now we have hit another progression wall. What mod do I use for inventory shop UI? It's Sky UI. As long as you have SKSE, you can use Sky UI. It's a great mod. Damn. Stay right there. Stay. Wait. I must be short. Oh, man. How does he not see me yet? I gotta say, this is embarrassing for him to not see me yet. Is he running away? Or is he running towards me? Fuck, he's running towards me. Why doesn't the Frost Atronach, you know, I gotta say, biggest negative of it, it's a really bad tank. In terms of, it just isn't an attention grabber somehow. It's 5 times the size of the other Atronach, but it's just a giant oaf. Do your job! Flawless rubies, though. I will take the donation to my business. 1 Reekling down. That's our first Reekling kill. Do I play Halo? I love Halo. In terms of like big time FPS games, I do really enjoy Halo. I wish they had delayed the latest one until like now, since Forge is in the game. I've seen a lot of Forge creations people have already made within 1 week, and they're awesome. Somebody made the Bespin City from the first Star Wars Battlefront in Halo Infinite, and that single-handedly makes me want to start playing the game again. I would love to do like custom lobbies. I think that would be so fun. I don't think I need to go to Tel Mithryn. I think I should go back to... Yeah, I'm low on gold, so let's go back to the main city. Make some potions if we can. Probably won't be able to make too many. But we can sell the pendant. We found some flawless rubies. Hopefully we can make some jewelry. Do I have soul gems? I have a grand soul gem. I think I'd like to enchant one of my pieces of armor, or at least my chest armor, with a health buff. I'd love to get another health buff in there. What level are we? We just hit level 20. So we're starting to get up there in the power. Level 597. We could do the quest. Also, hello, Grim Reaper, fellow Dragonborn. Who's our character? This is Turkey Stick. Named after the snack I was eating when we created the character. I think it's a fitting title. I think it's a kind of a cute name for a little adventurer. Turkey Stick. Sounds like a Borderlands character name. Meet my friend Turkey Stick. Yeah, people have said to try, you know what, let's do that actually. Let's relax a little bit. Let's go fishing, see what we can pull. Instead of trying to get the loot out of the map, we could do some high-level fishing. I think that'd be a fun experiment. I mean, not high level, but we are level 20. We could see what we pull. This is our 3rd character, Drumlum. So it's our 3rd attempt. It's by far our most successful attempt. The first character lasted 2 hours. The second character lasted 4 hours. This character is going on 12 hours. And we had as much progress as the second character after about 2 hours. Now, if and when this character dies before we kill Mirak, I will be very sad.
Is someone there?
Here we go. Someone is here. I wish I had soul gems right now, though. Bummed out I don't. It's good archery training, though. And we get to kind of flex how much damage we're able to do now. Come on, guards. Get in my way. Gotta make sure I loot the right ones.
Like the bite of a flea.
Guys, can I play? I want to play. Mom said it's my turn on the ash spawn. No, what? No iron or anything? 66. We are starting to get really fast archery XP. Yeah, silver ore, beautiful. My favorite random encounter. Not even random, my favorite just encounter. Is that the courier?
The Northern Maiden is shipshape
No.
and ready to go.
He fooled me. I thought he was. If Grim Reaper, if you're on PC, you can try out the Skyrim Together mod. It works as well as it can. It's really fun. Steel malachite? That's what we're working with here?
Glover Mallory. Take a look.
I think I want silver. Or gold. I'll take silver for now.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Yeah, there we go.
Either you're here to get showered in sparks, or you're looking for the buy. Out with it.
I'm going fishing. Let's see what we can get. Plus, then we can kind of just go chill mode and I can hang out with chat. I've had the same fishing rod since the beginning of this journey. Did I ever see the movie Kung Pao? I never have. Who's in it? Yes, this RuneScape update. We're starting off with a lantern. It's a bad omen. That he did, Rue. Angler. No, we don't want that. I want something badass enchanted to come out. If we can disenchant something, that would be awesome. Food. In order for that to be food, though, I have to use a salt pile. And at this point, using salt piles on food isn't as valuable as using it for potions. Have I ever played Skyrim on console? Of course. I had to when it first came out. I haven't owned a PC. The first PC I ever owned was in 2020. So until then, I was always on console for everything. Permadeath fishing, right, Simon? Which do I like better? It really depends. I do like PC, but at the same time, like if I'm playing a game, I on and off again, I'll play Divinity Original Sin 2. And that's a game I would rather play on my couch with a controller. Wait, what did I do? I do wrong. You better get fucking hyped. All right, this is the only stream on Twitch right now where it's nothing but Skyrim fishing. More lanterns. You know what? Light my way. I don't know if I would call it entertaining, but it is nice to be able to like just chill and talk with you guys a bit easier. My hope watching is when I do go full time, I'll be able to come up with some creative new ways for people to spend channel points. Tell you a story? I just did. You guys got that one for free. I told you the American Idol story when Will got eliminated. It's devastating. Hello, Snakebite. How are you? No, I'm not playing Dagoth Wave. Planning on having a vacation in the US. Any recommendations on what place to visit? Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii, but that's like the one place I would really like to visit. It's going well, Frost Leopard. We're fishing. That's a summary of how well we're doing. You know where my friends and I went one time for we were all really, really young. He was my first friend to ever get married. And we went to Michigan City. It was kind of a budget trip, but we were also able to put, you know, like 18 people in one Airbnb. And for the whole weekend, it was only a couple $100. So we were able to get a lot of people, no matter their, you know, financial situation, just out of school, or some still in school, to go. And that was a great time. It was a short walk to the beach. Granted, it was through some pretty gnarly brush, but that was a lot of fun. And it was really inexpensive. There was a casino nearby, which was fun. Vegas is always an option, but Vegas is really expensive. Prepare to spend quite a bit if you go there. Where am I from? I grew up in Illinois. I grew up about an hour west of Chicago. Yeah, madam, you're not wrong. Iowa is boring. Iowa's boring unless, like, you're a Hawkeye fan and you can go to football games. That's probably... Or if you can go to, like, a Cyclones game. Those are some of the more, like, exciting activities you can do. But that's seasonal. That's only during the fall. We do have corn. Come on, pull something enchanted. Steel helmet. Okay, that's our first steel item we pulled out of the water. Fish for 17 in-game days. That would be a challenge in itself. Elven boots of dwindling frost. That's exactly what we're looking for. The Grand Canyon. I've never been to the Grand Canyon. I've never been to Arizona, but the Grand Canyon sounds like it would be really, really cool. I think it would stress me out though. Being that high up with that big of a hole in front of me. I don't know. That kind of stuff freaks me out. Iron sword. I mean, we're pulling more weapons and gear than we did when we first started fishing. Can be a little underwhelming if you just sit on the rim. Underwhelming? Really? I think it would be the opposite. Intrusive thoughts. I know my family's been to South Padre. I was supposed to go my sophomore year of high school, but I had to go to a turnabout dance. Missed out. I would have been too young to party down with my brother and sister. They're quite a few years older than me. All right, it looks like the seas... Looks like the seas are not treating us well. Well enough, but not as well as I want them to. They do. Skyrim's water looks all polluted. All right, what are these boots we got here? Elven boots of dwindling frost. Increases frost resistance by 40%. I'm actually going to wear these. I'm going to put these on. Not going to disenchant. They're very, very strong. That's a really good enchantment. So now we have almost max level fire resistance and some pretty good frost resistance. Resistance. I think we have 90% fire and 40% frost now. Maybe if I get my level higher and I can make my own frost enchantment. But right now it's probably best to avoid it.
If you're looking for any exotic, take a look.
What have you got for sale? I just need salt.
Remember, I have plenty of potions.
Thank you, ma'am.
If you're ever in the market.
Found an Xbox mod that gives you new swinging animations for one- and two-handed weapons combined with the Daedric Crescent mod. You fight like an anime protagonist.
What do you need?
Like Eren Yeager? That's the only anime character I really know. I don't know too many others.
I'd be on the first. Absolutely. Here's your payment.
Another 500.
Just what you see here.
Rubies and garnets and amethyst. I think I'm just gonna... I'll take the cash for all of them except for the rubies. I'll hold on to the rubies.
If you...
The ash yams growing like you expected this season.
They're incredible. I don't know how we ever got them to take them.
Glover Mallory's the name. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of the best.
Rather starved to eat another one of those porridge.
Damn.
Either you're here to get showered in sparks.
Oh, you know what I want to make?
Something to buy.
I want to make the exact same armor that I have now. What do I need? 3 leather strips and 3 leather.
Dwarven, ebony.
Okay, so I just need some leather strips. You know what? What I should probably get...
The finest weapons and armor.
I should probably try and find a better chest armor than what I have. Studded armor of the Major Squire. That's actually pretty good. But what I want to do, I want to have a health enchantment. Chitin armor. 33, that's a little bit better than what I have. I'm trying to think because my armor right now is 25. If I'm going to apply an enchantment to light armor, it should probably be an upgrade. 600 though? For a chest piece that I can probably find somewhere is a lot.
I'll fix it up right.
Am I able to craft chitin? Or do I have to have a certain perk?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like I need another perk. The best armor I can make is steel soldier armor. 34. It looks cool.
Yes.
Let's throw it on. Let's see what it looks like. Looked like all I needed was leather strips. Chitin is Elben? Okay. Steel soldier. The helmet looks cool. All right, let's at least just do a drip check. Okay, yeah, that does look cool. It looks cool, but now I think my bone mold gauntlets and elven boots look weird. Now they look goofy. But this armor does look awesome. So I'll take it. Let's use the Grand Soul Gem and put a health buff on our armor. There will be more Grand Soul Gems. There will be more chest pieces. Let's take the buff now. Fortify health by 33 points. I should have... You know what? Hold on, let me check the enchanting tree real quick. Skill enchantments, fire enchantments, frost, health, magicka, and stamina. I have to get to 70 to do that. Okay, so we're about as good as we can get. Do I have a potion? Enchanter's draft. An extra 12%, so it'll be, instead of 33, like 36 health buff. 34. Okay, 1 extra point of health. That was a waste. Still, we got the XP. An extra 30 health. That's awesome. So what's our health at now? It's got to be over 279. Am I using a collection or is this just vanilla? For the most part, this is vanilla. It's, I do have the anniversary content installed as well as Beyond Skyrim Bruma, but that's about it. For the most part, we're vanilla. Which is just how I like it. Vanilla, boring. As close to the base experience as we can get it.
Last time I rode Jalen's.
Outside, right, the sunglasses mod. But for the most part, it's vanilla.
Miserable.
Welcome to the
Just
Let's
miserable.
sate that appetite, hmm?
Oh, I hate this place.
Is he gonna call me crazy? Did I already rent it?
Oh, you
Yep,
joking?
I did.
You just rented a room.
Don't be so hard on me. I was fishing all day. I lost my mind out there. Ghost of the Tribunal, I played it a long time ago. I played it last year when it first came out. Because at the time, a lot of the content that I was making was, I was making like TikToks covering a lot of the different anniversary stuff. Doug, thank you very much. Thank you for watching the VODs. I appreciate it. Have a good sleep. Have a good night. Panda Activist, thank you for the tier 1. 10 months, almost a year. God, that's crazy to think about. How is that only worth 29? Where's my alchemist?
Look, if you're looking for any exotic ingredients, just ask. I might have what you need.
Maybe she has a quest.
Guarantee.
Exotic ingredients.
Yes, I'm proud to say that I only wish I had a better source for netch jelly.
Netch jelly.
These creatures are difficult to track down since it's so dangerous beyond the bulwark. That would be splendid. I'd be more than happy to give you something for the effort.
All right, looks like we finally have an excuse to kill the Netches. Dog Duck, you don't have to. TikToks, Rowan? Yeah, that's how I started.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
A lot of the first videos I ever made were on TikTok. And they're pretty cringe. I wasn't like dancing or anything.
Careful with those netches.
Maybe I should have been.
I know why you're
Seriously hurt.
You woke up to me screaming that I was in another zip. I'm trying to remember. For some reason that clicks. It might have been within the last few streams.
Our eyes once were.
Yeah, I dance while talking about the Numidium and Mysterium Xarxes. All right, it should be easy to take out these Netches. Don't get mad at me for killing the Netches, okay? I need the experience. I need the stuff. It's content. We're gonna explore it. I'm getting paid for this. Wow, they have a lot of health. Okay, all right. Maybe this is going to be more dangerous than I thought. Dog Duck, thank you for the tier 1.
Thank you, kind sir.
He did not just dodge me. Okay, he's coming for me quick. I'm so tired of the Frost Atronach being a shitty tank. Jump. Frost Atronach, you're about to get fired, man. Go. Go. Do something. Defend me, please. Now I gotta go to my backup. Do you think the town is gonna help me kill this thing? Oh, I got it right in its tentacle. I'm keeping my distance as far away from this fucker as I can. That thing moves really quick. Go get him, buddy. Atronach, I choose you. At least the hitbox of it is huge, so I don't miss. But man, this bow does so much less damage. 67. We're almost at funny number. Oh, for God's sake, just die.
Our hands once were idle.
Is that it? Is it done? All right, one down. Netch jelly, Netch leather. Take my arrows back. Really don't want to get hit by that thing. Solstheim Pokemon stream. Hey, this pretty much is Pokemon. I call in a monster, it fights all my battles for me. I don't have a friend named Brock, though. Let's go with the Flame Atronach. It's a little bit cheaper. A little bit better tank. It looks like they're stuck. Like their navigation can't get them off that little island they're on. Oh no, this one's closing in fast. And it just dodged me again. Oh, damn it, Atronet, get out of the way. Ooh, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. What happened? Oh, Krusty, did you send your stream over? Thank you very much, Krusty. I need to fix my raid alert. How are you, Krusty? Thank you for bringing your friends. They're all kind, wonderful, and nice. How was your stream? What were you streaming? Hold on. I really don't want to lose this battle to the Netch. All right, Netch Jelly. 2 out of 3. Or 2 out of 5. Close enough. Basic math. That was not satisfying. Also, it's not dead. What the fuck, game? There we go. Now it works. Right in his little mystical udder. Grimo, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. When did you get in here, Krusty? Oh, Krusty, there you are. Thank you again. I appreciate it. How's everybody? Among Us VR and your everything broke. I've seen a lot of clips of Among Us VR, and it does look very fun. Also, I still have your invite to play Among Us VR in the back of my head. Don't tell me it fell in the water. I can't go in there. No, come back. I can't go in there. I'm going to lose my health buff if I touch water once, which I'd like to really avoid. All right, we'll find more Netch Jelly. We can do this a different way. We just got to level up. We're level 21. Another archery perk that's going to help. What I want is the faster draw. If I can get a 30% buff and really start rifling off arrows, that's going to be a huge buff when it comes to the big hitbox enemies. It's a hellscape full of kids? Well, of course it is. Problem I'm going to run into is the Netches that are just outside the city. I don't think they're going to be as directionally challenged as those ones were. I think I might struggle a little bit more with it. If I level up now and take my perk, though, can I go right into archery? And it would be Hunter's Discipline. That's boring. Zoom. That's also boring. But those are just the prerequisite perks I have to get out of the way. So I don't need to go level up now. We're almost at 70. That is insane to me. 70 archery. I keep looking at trees, like that tree right there in the middle. I thought that was a thing. I don't want it to be a thing. I like to avoid things. It's like walking into a horrible daycare. It's not, it can't be that bad. I do still have the buff. Will the Frost Atronac do its job? Probably not. Give me the flame. Oh, there's the madman. He's still just hanging out. Yeah, there's a lot of Netches here. There's like 4 in a group. Could you imagine if this was the death of me? Would I deserve it? Attacking the peaceful Netch? I need the XP more than this Netch needs to live, so forgive me. All right, Atronac, do your job. Distract. Look at that thing move. It's horrifying. I think it's stuck between the trees. Gotta check my flank though, make sure. Ah! Okay, all right. I don't like when you charge me like that. Ooh, that thing is fast. That thing is fast. Come on, get me to 70. Did it already kill the Atronek? That was way too quick. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Get me out of there. Give me the shitty bow. I don't care. At least the Atronek can stun it a little bit. Come on, give me the level up. We're right there. Well, that's a terrifying noise to hear. No, 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 no. Get back here. I thought that was a bull netch, not a Betty netch. Get back here, you douchebag. Where are you going? There we go. Now, hey, archery at the funny number. Congratulations, everybody. We made it. We have achieved comedy as a group. I'm really proud of everyone. Hello, Q-Dubs. How are you? It seems to get confused when it encounters trees. Like, that's its weakness. I'm about to run out of arrows. Come on, one more. Gotta be it. Kill shot. All right, one down. Archery, is it funny? No, wait, no, is that not it? Is it not dead? Is that another one? Is that his friend? Okay, that's a friend. That's a bull netch. Still haven't figured out the difference between the two. All right, he's humming. I'm gonna run out of arrows. But I need the experience. I need the grind. We are so close to greatness. Don't run. I fucking hate the Frost Atronach. You are useless. I can hear that thing behind me. It's a floating sack of terror. Oh, I'm sweating. The undershirts I'm wearing, the undershirt I'm wearing is too small, so I can't take off my sweater. All sorts of problems here today. Oh, what the hell is this? I got the chode arrow. Oh no, oh no, 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 oh no, no. Go, get around, get around. That's okay, we'll figure it out. Nice little exit. There we go.
Thanks for all the good content, Joov Retro.
Attila, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for sticking around all my useless grinding. You think these two ever get bored? Could you imagine walking around in that suit of armor all day long? I think it would get boring. Where'd that netch go? I wonder if the netch will go friendly. If I stop impaling it with ethereal arrows. I think it did go neutral. Which naturally means my Atronak needs to run away. Alright, we're in a good spot here. Easy access to run back to the guards. Good XP. We just gotta keep it up. We're almost there. We shall achieve our goals soon. Alright, that was really quick. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to attack you and your children and kill your wife. If I can shoot it from the bulwark, that would be nice. Wait, come back. No! Come back, I miss you. Oh, hey. These guys are back. Never mind, Netch. I'll let the Netch live for now. There are more pressing matters. The town is under attack yet again from the dumbest gang of... What the hell are these things even called? Like, what would you describe it as? A dust zombie? Besides Jeff. Jeff is losing this war badly, and he keeps trying to fight it. Archery 70.
Stand aside, Outlander.
And the Netch is still just in range. Bet your ass I'm going for the Netch. Kill shot? Ooh. Poor thing, I feel bad now. Don't give me the cinematic angle. It makes me feel like a dick. I don't like the cinematic angle. I feel like I just murdered an innocent animal. I kind of did. But it was fighting back. So it had a fighting chance. That was a consensual battle. You know, between two willing adversaries. Give me the jelly. Give me all your jelly. There's one more out here. Or there's two calves. There's two Netch calves. Calves? I think the one I killed earlier was way up here. It was far away when it happened. Yeah, taking out Ash Spawn was a big deal before. Now we can just go in there and we don't even have to play it safe. Of course I'm over encumbered. Probably because I'm wearing heavy armor now. $20 heartstones? Okay, I'm carrying 20 pounds worth of heartstones. And Meridia's Beacon. If you guys missed it yesterday, we found Meridia's Beacon, and I called it like 10 seconds before we got Meridia's Beacon. Hey, buddy. Buddy, I need you at the front line. There's two. Come on, let's get one of them dead. If we can kill one real quick. There we go. Done. Nice and easy. One down. The Netch are great for training. As adorable as they may be, they have such a large hitbox, almost every shot lands. Stop. Hey, you're blocking the shot, man. This is gonna be our what? Second quest we've completed? Maybe third? I can't eat the jelly. I gotta turn it in. If I'm in the hotel, you know, where I keep paying 10 bucks a night to sleep, if I put a bunch of stuff in a chest, will it refresh and get deleted? Hello, Minced Ham. It negates fall damage. So if I accidentally fall down a huge hole, I just eat some nuts jelly. Have I done the Innkeeper Sujama quest? I haven't. We can do that next.
I work for Moga.
Looking for any potions? Goodness, it must have been quite difficult tracking those creatures down out there. Here, take these. They should help you during your journeys.
Okay, we got potions of ultimate well-being. Restore 100 health, 100 magic, 100 stamina. Ooh, buddy, I'm gonna favorite that because that is the ultimate, oh shit, I'm fucked. I need to save my life right now. The run is in danger. Have I been watching Rings of Power? Not really. I haven't had too much time to.
If you're looking for any my husband Garen, I think I can teach you a thing or two.
I can only afford 3 levels.
I don't know what you're
Need
playing
something?
at, lover.
So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
I should have used the True Shot potion against those the Netch.
Remember, I have plenty of potions and ingredients.
I know. Potions, ingredients. Why is it always about potions and ingredients with the alchemists in this game? That's all they care about.
Welcome to the retching niche, Outlander. What can I get you?
What's the specialty here? I've been here for 12 days and I don't know the specialty.
For finest Sujama to cross your lips, friend. My own personal formula.
Yeah, Mick, I have. I've seen a Star War before.
In fact,
Only one.
I've just added some new ingredients to the mixture that I think makes it taste better than ever. All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready, and they'll flock here for it.
I can help spread the word. Really? I'm just gonna be an ad salesman?
I was kind of hoping you'd say that. Here, take these samples of the Sujama and spread the word. If you get rid of all of them, there's something extra in it for you.
Okay, all right, Geldis. Fine. I'll go get people hammered. Let's do this. It's nice that we're taking a break from our grand adventure to just do side gigs around town. Hey!
Miserable. Just miserable. Oh, I hate this place.
Well, you know what will raise your mood? Some booze.
At least my father will let me drink whatever I want without complaining. Tell Geldis I appreciate it.
All right, we're 1 for 1. Can I give it to the guards?
Solstheim.
No. How about you? Wait, stay out here. Okay, can't give him the booze. My friend, Fethis.
I'd be on the first ship off this
Have some
side.
booze.
Geldis needs to bottle this up and send it to the mainland instead of wasting his time out here. His drinks are outstanding. Thanks. If you need any supplies, you know where to
Welcome to Raven Rock, traveler. Could I interest you in any fine ash-grown foods?
No. Can I interest you in getting hammered?
Always a pleasure to taste anything Geldis comes up with.
Am I a sellout? I am a sellout.
Next time you're hungry,
I'm selling out. Finally, I'm done with this journey. All right, I'm gonna be a Sujama salesman the rest of this run.
If you're looking for... I should mix some of this into my next potion. Who knows what would happen?
Is that smart? That's like a
Remember, I have
chemist.
potions and ingredients.
Like if your chemistry teacher was like, Coca-Cola? Might as well just dump this into our next experiment class. Whole entire classroom set on
Glover
fire.
Mallory. Perfect. I was just thinking about heading over for a drink.
No, you weren't.
Thanks
You're
for
not
saving me
programmed
the
to it this
trip.
time. That you're a liar. All right, Glover Mallory, he's on my shit list. Officially a liar.
Set up right.
Prospect.
I gotta give it to 10 people. Are there even 10 people in town? We should go to the church. Maybe they'll take booze.
The best swordsman in all Morrowind.
Welcome.
Is at your
Sorry.
service.
Gildas won't
I
allow
feel
me
right
to drink
price.
while I'm working at Finetch.
Won't allow him to drink?
Excuse me.
Geldis, let your coworker drink, man.
This island's nothing but a pile of rubble. What's the
Vendors?
point trying to make a life
Not
here?
today. Too many
Keep
things on my
yourself
mind.
safe. Solstheim
Pleasant
still-
journey.
Take your mind off of it. Have a drink. Man, this job is harder than I thought it would be. You know, when I used to work at a pub, it was more of a really shitty nightclub. But when I used to, every now and then we'd have a shot.
The security of both Raven Rock and Councillor Morvain is my...
Okay, he's way too serious. Oh, the sailors. The sailors will absolutely have some booze.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
It's been almost 2 weeks, and granted, I can't kick the guards' asses. I think I could hold them off for a little bit.
You've picked one of the worst places in Morrowind to do that, but suit yourself. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Rederer. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
By our laws, he means the exact same laws that are in Skyrim. No, I actually haven't talked to this. This is the first person you're supposed to talk to when you get here, and I haven't yet. Excuse me, sir. I'm in the middle of conducting business. Can you... Hey! Hey! I'm trying to... Hey! Get out of the way! This is a serious negotiation. Move. Ah. Peasants.
What? Oh, no, thank you. I need to keep my...
I knew I didn't like you. I knew I didn't like you.
Remember, we are watching you.
Captain Gowland does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate. Talk to Captain Gowland.
Okay. These guys have just been here. This is what they've been doing for the 2 weeks I've been in town. He's been smacking a wooden pole with a hammer, and he's been smacking the top of a barrel with a hammer. That's it. For 2 weeks straight, nonstop. All right, maybe the priest will have some booze.
Are you here to pray?
Bless me, Father, for I have hooch.
Our ancestral tomb.
Drink up.
Get that vile liquid away from me.
Okay, all right. I'm getting sick of this stuck-up town. You know, I don't like fruit-flavored alcoholic drinks, but if somebody offers me one, I don't say, "Get that vile liquid away from me. Get it out of my face." I'll just be like, "Nah, I'm okay. Thank you, though." You know, that works, too. What's up, Lord of Chaos? Oh, maybe I could go to the cultists. Maybe they'll drink some booze. I'm doing well. A little bit chiller stream today. Trying to make some more progress, though.
And when the world shall see, and when the world remembers, that world will cease to be.
Here in his shrine.
Any fun Thanksgiving plans? Not really. I'm going up to see my family on Wednesday. We'll hang out. I'll probably bring a lot of these recordings up with me and parse through them a bit. Maybe start writing the script. And then I should be back on Saturday or Sunday. Vile liquid random jib. Get that vile liquid away from me, fetcher. Not in a temple of Sithis or, I don't know, some deity. The counselor, I think I know which house the counselor is.
try them. Begging for patrons again.
Okay, finally. Take the booze.
That sounds lovely. Thank you.
Finally! Wait, whoa, whoa. Restoration training?
I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
Restoration training since when? Hell yeah.
Down there.
Be careful.
Mine can be treacherous.
I don't want to spend too much, you know, XP on restoration or put too much investment in restoration, but making my healing spell cheaper? Absolutely. There's also a good restoration spell where you can, or perk, where it restores stamina at the same time. That would be a really good end game perk to have, especially if I'm running away. Is this their house? Oh, you know what? There's two people in Severin Manor. We'll talk to them in here. See if they take booze. Everyone loves when a stranger walks into their house to sell them alcohol.
Always nice to... Sure, got nothing better to do.
Yeah, this isn't weird. It's a perfectly normal transaction. Where's your husband?
Have to be free from danger.
Maybe I already got it to the husband. All right, two more. She took it already. We already got her. We got Glover. I think this is the counselor's house.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What could, if you witness suspicious activity...
On behalf, good old Geldis is always managing to keep our spirits up. And
You
our
aren't here with-
eyesight hazy.
Oh, how kind. Thank God.
My doors are...
There we go. I hope I get some kind of reward or this opens up another quest. I think it will. But I feel like I'm just going to get a potion from him and that's it. Just got off work. Kidsoma, we haven't done a ton today. We're just trying to level up more. Similar to what we were doing yesterday.
Perfect. All that's left now is to go ahead and wait for the patrons to come in. As promised, here's a little something for yourself.
250 gold? Not bad.
Haven't heard anything lately. Check back with me. You never know. The Ashspawn attacks on the bulwark are getting worse. Captain Veleth is trying his best, but I think the Redoran Guard are overwhelmed.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the most honest take on any of the goings-on in this universe I've ever heard an NPC give. Yeah, no, the attacks on the wall are getting ridiculous. We've probably taken out 70 Ashspawn at this point.
Sure thing. It's yours for it. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
All right, we're on day 14. Give it up for day 14. Technically day 15, so we're officially on our third week. I'm going to take stamina this level. I'm going to take a stamina point. And we can get quick shot. So I have to take Eagle Eye. Steady hand is cool. Slow down time is cool. Why is the archery skill tree so cool? Teleport. All right. Fuck yeah, it just kept us in town. All right, sweet. Every time we teleport, I have to like sit up and, you know, try to get locked in.
What faithless minds have stolen.
I need to level up a few more times, so unfortunately, I'm gonna go do more sneak grinding. We gotta get these next few levels. We'll be putting out really impressive damage. If we get to... What I need like 5 more levels, and all the levels need to go into archery. So it's gonna be a bit. But we'll get there. I'm gonna go grab chapstick 1 sec. I'll be back. You're right. It's because we're supposed to be a stealth archer. It's written in the prophecy. We have to be a stealth archer. What builder? Creepy old guy. We're a combination of conjuration and archer. Am I gonna grind illusion? No. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't like doing the illusion grinding. We'll keep our skill grinding to sneak. We'll keep it kind of fair. Blake, are you talking about the quest that we got at the Mushroom Kingdom? To go find that missing gal? What chapstick is it? It's Burt's Bees, but I tore off the label. Plain old regular Burt's Bees. Stealth Archer is fun. Stealth Archer is fun as fuck. It's such a fun build. And I have never done a stealth archer. Okay, I lied. We kind of did stealth archer when we did Solitude. In Solitude, we did a little bit of stealth archery. Yeah, and it's not common. There's not that many people that do it. It's kind of an underground playstyle. Have I tried Battle Mage? What counts as a Battle Mage? Heavy armor magic user. I guess we're kind of getting there. I think I'm mostly heavy armor right now. But no, I will say, when I play this game casually, I don't use stealth a lot. I really don't. My favorite way to play, if I'm playing casually, is expert difficulty and a combination of shield, one-handed weapon, potions, and I don't really know. I don't really know what else. Maybe destruction. I like having lightning. Tricky Nixon, good luck. We're all rooting for you. Chat, we are rooting for Tricky Nixon. for it to go well. Best of luck. And if it doesn't work out, you'll be all right. You'll get through it. Tap Lizard, I see it now. Hello, how are you? I will go to sleep now, but I watch every VOD to keep up, so I say hello, future me. When you see this message in the VOD, this is where you stopped doing last time.
If you're going to go stealth, you should get the perk in illusion that makes all spells silent.
I don't think we're going too heavy into stealth. That's not a bad perk to try and go for, but I'm only going for sneak right now to set up. I'm going for stealth right now to get set up with that first shot. I want my first engagement to be advantageous. And I do think that stealth helps for that. Combat archer with bound weapons, that's kind of what we're doing. Nerps, thank you so much for the tier 1 to Tap Lizard. Also, thank you, Deoxys, for the 500 bits. And thank you, Kosarev. You guys are on fire. Thank you for the tier 1. Don't have the restoration perk yet for stamina. I'm solely focused on maxing out the archery tree right now. I think we need to max out archery. It's going to be our best way to start moving through and clearing out the overworld enemies. Clearing out the overworld enemies is going to keep us alive longer. Also, just putting out significant damage and being able to target focus with our conjured buddy to take out one enemy if there is a group. I think that's going to be the best way that we can stay alive. If I'm able to kill one or weaken one to the point where I can throw up a summon and it can finish him off while I run away and stay alive, that's going to be a good strategy. All right, Blake, I think we'll check out that question a little bit. I want to get a few more perks. Next perk that's I want the staggers opponents perk. I want the faster shooting. Faster shooting with staggers and the bound bow. And if I have my conjured buddy out there, what I'll be able to do, my conjured ally will be able to pull aggro, and I'll be able to limit the damage that my conjured ally takes because the enemy will be staggered. We've seen the Frost Atronax stagger people. I appreciate seeing you here, Kosarev, and thank you for watching the VOD channel. I'm really happy people watch those. I'm really excited to next year be able to upload, you know, really consistently 3 or 4 a week on the VOD channel, you know, unless there's a slowdown in a project that's taken a while or something. Favorite follower from a mod. I'm not a huge fan of follower mods. But I would say of the ones I've used, I think Inigo is pretty good. I feel like every follower mod that I've used, the character is a little bit too meta, if that makes any sense. Of all the region lock videos, which one was the favorite to play / make? That's a great question. Favorite to play, 100%. I'll give it a tie. I'll go through my favorites. New Vegas was really fun because we just had to complete quests in really stupid ways. But my favorites were Fallout 4 Glowing Sea. The first, 4 hours of the Glowing Sea were fucking electric. It was so cool. Like, we went into it not understanding and not knowing whether or not we'd be able to find a suit of power armor, to find a location where we could chill out and relax and, get our bearings back and get into the Sentinel site. And then once we're in the Sentinel site, it's how much of our power armor battery is remaining. We only have 2, power armor batteries. How do we best utilize them before they run out? And then get to a point where we're kind of sustainable and we're, able to melee a few enemies. So it was really exciting and had a really great risk-reward sort of, gameplay loop to it. And then Riften. Riften was really cool. Too self-aware, I think, yeah. They're a little bit fourth wall breaking in a way. Can't take Inigo seriously after Wilburger. Speaking of, Wilburger actually uploaded today. That was a nice surprise. I didn't get to watch it all yet. I do love Wilburger's videos. I actually think my favorite Wilburger video is the one he did recently with one, I think it was Emmett Lefebvre that he did it with, but it was Morrowind multiplayer, and they're both Caius Casades. And they just go through the whole video thinking of as many Caius puns as they can. And their voices are just so funny. Emmett does a really funny Imperial impression throughout it. Wilburger is he's another YouTuber. Mostly Oblivion. He has like an ongoing storyline in Oblivion. And it's great. Have I ever considered playing Tez Arena? At some point. I've never played Arena. Ever. It's not the only Elder Scrolls game I never played if you count the handheld mobile ones from way long ago when they were on flip phones. Oh, Mickey D. Hall without oats. But I would love to play Arena at some point. Can we redo the Morrowind Romance series? I don't think I'm going to go back to the Morrowind Romance series. That series was very inspired by Wilburger's, gathering up this band of goofy NPC characters and throwing them together. I would love to redo it in a way because it was so fun. I don't know if you haven't seen the Morrowind Romance series, when I first recorded it, my whole goal was like, I'm gonna speed run having sex with Caius Casades. That was the goal. And this mod essentially lets you date Morrowind NPCs. You just have to spam the same speech options with them over and over to like raise your relationship with them, and then you can sleep with them. And I was playing a female character, so I had the ability to get pregnant. My character's name was Chad Thundercock. And in that first episode when I was recording it, and with the mod, your character gets pregnant and there's a whole gestation period, or you gotta like, I don't even think that's the right word, but you know, there's that whole waiting period before you have the baby. And in Morrowind, it puts the baby in your inventory. So when I was playing this mod, I was like, what happens if I just drag the baby out of my inventory? You can go back and watch the video. It's on the channel. And I dragged the baby and dropped it out of the inventory, and my character immediately died, and it was like, you have had a miscarriage, game over. I was like, holy shit, what did I do? It was so fucked, but it was absolutely hilarious. So then, I'm trying to think of where the series went. In the second episode, we made it to Dagoth-Ur, and I ended up getting into a relationship with Dagoth-Ur. So now it's a love triangle with baby Nakuma. That was the baby's name, Nakuma. It was Argonian based. And now it's a traveling gang of myself, Caius, Hrolmir, the naked guy outside of Caldera in Morrowind. We picked him up. He joined the family. So it was a love square. But Hlormar, I think is his name. Hlormar died on the way to go get Dagoth-Ur. It was devastating. It was tragic. After that, I went and I downloaded a mod that put Steve Harvey in the game, and Steve Harvey joined the family. So we had Steve Harvey, and it ended with going to Papa John's in the game, and then also getting into a relationship with Papa John. But I never kept it going after we went to Papa John's and I got my 5th husband. It's on the channel. You just type in, if you just search Joov Romance Morrowind. The video does make me cringe a little bit because my face cam is up in the corner the whole time, and my microphone quality wasn't as good. So when I listen to it, my voice kind of makes me cringe. Oblivion Romance mod. It was very funny though. At least I had a lot of fun with it. You had to like feed the baby. You know, you had to breastfeed the baby so it would cry, and then like you would actually feed the baby, and there was this weird sound effect that would play of the baby guzzling. It was a very weird mod, and the baby would constantly cry every time I would try to sleep. Like, we're on Red Mountain, and I would set the baby down on the ground to feed it in Red Mountain in the middle of a storm. It was one of those where if you just thought about what was happening, it became pretty funny. We actually have been leveling up Sneak. I think we're up to 55. Yep. 55. I think I want to get it to 60. If we can get Sneak to 60, I'll bounce out of here. No. That stuff wasn't animated. What was animated, like, you would actually go on a date with your partner in the Morrowind mod, and your characters would just teleport from whatever location they're in now, and they would just be standing in front of each other at like a dinner table, and then the screen would go black again, and it would go back to where you were previously. And then of course you would, you know, follow that up with, hey, you want to have sex? And then the screen would go black again, the screen would appear again, and it would just be like Caius laying down awkwardly on a bed in his underwear, and then the screen would go black again. You'd hear a moan or two, and then that was it. get good. Hey, we're doing well. Blake Tide, thanks for hanging out. Weird question, but do I have all the achievements in Skyrim? No. I've never been an achievement hunter. That could be a fun video though. What if we did a video where we were, you know, going for the hardest Skyrim achievements or something, or like the dumbest Elder Scrolls achievements. Pack Attack, I don't know if you saw it, but we did do Skyrim together. It's on Mickey's channel. What did you join into?
Thank you, kind sir.
Case, we were talking about
28 and the Bear's loss.
28 months. Also, yeah, speaking of Bears loss, somebody in chat did ask if I am, and am I also a Bears fan? Yes, I am a Bears fan. Very frustrating experience, but things are looking up for the future. Kaisi, I was talking about an old video series on my YouTube channel from a while ago. If you joined in at that point and we're talking about, you know, dating and having sex with Elder Scrolls characters, I did a series on my channel way long ago where I was exploring a mod in Morrowind. Terraria playthrough? Terraria would be fun. Is there a way to region lock Terraria? How possible is it? Like, if you locked Terraria to just one vertical area, is it feasible? Because the way Terraria works, I mean, you get attacked by enemies. And the enemies do drop loot and money. I would like to dig. I would like to go down. Impossible on a normal map, but some people have made custom maps that allow that. Ooh. Okay. Not really. You need to go to the dungeon, for example, to win, and that's on the edge of the map. It's okay. It's not about winning. It's about seeing how far we can get. Have I done any Fallout 3 videos? The last Fallout 3 video we did, and I actually really enjoy this video. I want to do more like it that are shorter like that and less grandiose in scale. But it was Fallout 3 with all of our skills and special stats at level 1. That one was really fun because we got to cover Moira's quest, which I think is one of the better quests in Fallout in general. Moira Brown's quest. I actually think that was the whole video, was trying to complete Moira Brown's quest for the Wasteland Survival Guide. Minecraft region lock to a 9x9. That's Kevin's thing. That's Call Me Kevin's thing, which I absolutely, totally copied when it came to Skyrim. I just didn't expect to completely fall in love with it and that it would resonate with people. 100%. Go look at Kevin's first thumbnail for when he did the his region lock in Minecraft, and then go look at the Whiterun one. You can see the inspiration is pretty clear there. I actually didn't watch his. I just saw the idea and I loved it. There's a few others. Fallout 4 Without Leaving Sanctuary. There was another YouTuber who I just saw did Without Leaving Sanctuary, and it was really good. Oh, it was so fucking funny. They had such a deadpan sense of humor about it, and they were really funny with how they talked about how they started losing their mind going through the process. So I made sure to write a comment on there and go, first off, this video was awesome, but secondly, you explain it perfectly. You do start to lose your mind with a genuine region lock stuck in one city. Sanctuary would be fun. We'll probably do it at some point. Yeah, Spiff is great. I'll mostly watch Spiff's videos if it's like two of the more interesting ones I think he uploaded were one where he found out that if you set your video as a premiere on YouTube, you get a giant spike in impressions in the last 15 minutes before a premiere is set to air. So if you just keep moving it back every 14 minutes so that it always stays 15 minutes until it goes live, you just keep getting insane impressions. That one was really, really cool. And then he uploaded a video one time that was 1 minute long, but the video was at double or triple speed natively. So in order to watch it, you had to use the playback speed setting on YouTube and slow the video down, which then tells YouTube, hey, people are watching this video, you know, twice as long as the entire video actually is, which was really, really cool. Did Mitten Squad inspire your video style? No, my video style is inspired by a lot of people. I would say Yimfa, if that's how you pronounce it, was probably the most inspiring. Doug, obviously, in a lot of ways, especially a lot of his older Skyrim stuff. There was a few more that I really enjoy, that I was, you know, trying to like take things that I enjoyed from him and show some of that off and try to like redo the story. It was at the end of last year where I really went through a phase where I was trying to find videos that I enjoy. Russian Badger as well. Absolutely. Russian Badger was a massive influence. More recently, Russian Badger became an influence on my stuff. I really like Russian Badger's style of mocapping himself and making himself a character in the game. But I also like my style of having that narrator in universe, but I like using vanilla in-engine animations. I think there's a charm to doing things in-engine. With other games, it would be a little bit more difficult. This has become a bizarre podcast. Hey, that's what it is sometimes, though. That's what it is with these. Have you ever heard of Nurbit? Yeah, I love Nurbit's videos. Is the Solitude house worth the 40K? I think so. 40K is a lot, but Megaton region lock? I don't know if Megaton would be all that fun. New Vegas and Fallout 3 are tough because the leveling system in those games is based so heavily on you being able to complete quests. It's not like in Skyrim where you can grind specific skills, or Morrowind or Oblivion, where you can grind specific skills without going too far. Fallout 4, you can do the same. You can craft things, you can build things, you can shoot enemies. Those all give you experience. Fallout 3 and New Vegas, yes, those things give you XP, but they don't give you big chunks of XP like you'll get from completing quests. But I do think I like Kitty, you like Simon? Simon was just in chat earlier. Simon, someone in chat watches your channel. Say hi if you're still here. I do have a few more New Vegas ones that I'd like to do. What are the New Vegas ones? I want to do New Vegas without leaving the road. I think that one has a lot of potential. I was thinking about it before. There's so many places in New Vegas where interesting strategies can be applied. Like when you think about New Vegas and the map and the way it's laid out. There's a vendor in Novak, the doctor. She's technically on the road. So you have a vendor at one point. The one negative with New Vegas, which is actually, in terms of personally playing the game, my least favorite part of New Vegas, there's not a lot of randomness to the encounters you'll run into. A lot of things are scripted, or they're one time, or that you're meant to discover them along the way, which is great the first time, but when you can predict it and things don't surprise you as much, it loses a little bit. But for going around the map one time around the road and just seeing everything that we're able to hit, I think it's going to be a fun video. Fallout 3 doesn't have any roads, really. Metro region lock. That would be interesting. We'd have to figure out how to get certain things to repeat. Fallout 3 would probably have to be the city of Washington, or it would have to be, downtown DC. That would probably be the best one. Stone of Baranzaya. Oh, the quest broke. I'm sorry to hear that. Skyrim is a pacifist? Maybe. I know Kevin has done a lot of pacifist runs. I would probably enjoy a pacifist run. And of course, my style is much different than Kevin's anyway. And I think most people that make these videos really agree. You know, ideas are great, but at the end of the day, we all make videos so different from each other that we could all make the same video on the same topic and it would be vastly different for everybody. So maybe a pacifist run could be something we do next year. Like if Starfield is out and I've done 5 Starfield videos in a row, maybe do like Skyrim pacifist or something. Who is my favorite YouTuber? That's such a hard question. I'm trying to think. There's a few that I really enjoy right now. I like a handful of commentary YouTubers that I think are great. I think Gabby Bell is awesome. I think Gunner TV, is that his name? I think he's great. I think they all do fantastic work with like the topics they cover and stuff like that. They're really interesting and they're funny. We're almost at 60. Once we're at 60, I'm gonna get out of here. But in terms of like my favorite ever, I don't watch him anymore, but Markiplier was absolutely up there when I was in high school. The challenge is try to kill Mirak while starting at the Solstheim DLC, starting at level 1 and never dying once. As soon as I die, I delete the character. Yeah, Kids I watch Charlie every now and then. I wouldn't say Charlie is my favorite because like I think Charlie does a great job with, you know, his channel and all that stuff, but it's, I don't know. I don't want to get like critical or anything like that. Pun not intended, but Terraria pacifist is impossible. Yeah, that wouldn't be too fun. Combat is such a big part of Terraria. I'm now your favorite. I appreciate it. Thank you, Keon. Markiplier has become so much more palatable. I'm sure. I mean, gosh, now that I think about it, that was 10 years ago. I was watching Markiplier play through, you know, horror games. How old am I? I am 26. I'll actually be 27 in January. Are we at 60 yet? We gotta be, okay, we're halfway to 60. Region locked Sims 3. I think I would rather do Project Zomboid before Sims 3. When is my birthday? It's a surprise. I'll tell you. I remember I bought Project Zomboid in 2013. I'll never forget it. I bought it in 2013 on my mom's laptop. I had to ask my dad for the credit card so I could buy this cool zombie game that was $15 at the time. And I remember hearing a few years ago, the entire studio for Project Zomboid was robbed and they lost a shit ton of their code and basically had to start building the game over from scratch. So I'm really happy that the game has such a big community and such a massive following, and so many YouTubers have made great content on it. I would love to as well. How would a region like Sims game work? You never leave the house. That's probably the only one you can do. That's what I would want to do in Project Zomboid. Yeah, Ranger Bob, that happened. You could look it up. Oh, Ambiguous Amphibian is great too. I love his videos as well. He does an awesome job. I've loved a lot of his Kenshi stuff. when I was in a really big Kenshi kick.
Have you considered playing Kenshi? It's a good game by itself, but also good for challenges.
Deoxys, this is like the third time I've said something right as you. The timing has been too good the past few days. Deoxys, I appreciate it. Thank you for the bits. But yeah, I have played quite a bit of Kenshi. So the mechanics of the game are not lost on me if we did do a Kenshi challenge. I think I could maybe pull it off. I don't know all the meta builds and strategies, but I know the game well enough. I can navigate the game. I can get a crew started. I can make some money, all that stuff. But when I was playing the game and learning how to play it, I was binging on my second monitor Ambiguous Amphibians One Punch Man series, which was very good. And it made me mad. It made me mad that that's already been done, because I would love to. I would love to do that. Hopefully we get 2 levels here.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club. Are you joking? You just rented a room for me.
Are you joking? Are you joking? One level? Oh my gosh, I'm not even halfway to 23. Okay, we're gonna take power shot. Next level we can get quick shot. Fuck, we're teleporting. All right, buckle up. Again, we spawned right outside town. We keep lucking out with our teleports. This is fantastic news. Am I out of food? Yeah, I'm out of food.
Our eyes once were blinded.
I'm carrying too much. I gotta get rid of some weight. What do I have? Do I have armor I can get rid of? I can get rid of that. That's only 6 pounds. It's all this I'm carrying. I'm carrying so much crafting gear. I need a place to drop it off. I know. I need to get the house. I think I'm just gonna sell it all.
Either you're here to get... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Bring your weapons and armor to me.
I'm out of steel arrows, so I gotta make some more. We haven't done Markarth yet. I remember we tried Markarth one time, but I just wasn't feeling it at the time. I was a little bit burnt out on Skyrim. I have a plan for Markarth. It's gonna be special. I don't want to tell people yet, though. I want to hold off a little bit. I think it's coincidence because we've teleported other places quite a few times. Do I have a favorite rock band? I don't know if I have a specific favorite band, but my favorite, I guess it's not like rock, it's alternative rock, but my favorite album ever is Mellophobia, Cage the Elephant. In my opinion, there's maybe one skip on the entire album. And they were, funnily enough, one of the first bands I ever saw live. I'd never been to a concert. Decided to go to Lollapalooza when I was 18. And my buddy...
Someone do something. Please, someone do something.
Do something about what? Are the boys back? Oh, the Ash boys are back in town. Okay, this looks more dangerous than our normal Ashen behavior. What the fuck's going on? Quick, to the bulwark. Let me just vibrate up the stairs real quickly and get in position. I gotta make sure I get that loot. Archery at 71. Look at the stumble. This is going to start to get really overpowered soon.
Splendid.
Where did it die? Another mouth to feed. I've done more work defending this damn town than any of you idiots. Oh, you guys want to see a look at the ash piles? Yeah, this is what it looks like now. It's a massacre. I mean, they're getting their asses kicked. They really need to just give up this war. They're so clearly losing. We have had a total of 0 casualties. 0. You're doing VA for elsewhere? Awesome. Awesome. I'm looking forward to running into and hopefully making fun of whichever character you play. Apologies in advance. It's all in good fun. It's all love.
I'd be on the first. See for yourself.
I still have petty soul gems and lesser soul gems. Okay, so I do have some soul gems I can fill. And a troll skull for no reason. I made...
Just what you see here.
We made all the arrows that we can. Ice Wraith teeth. Sure. I don't think this is all taking up a lot of weight. I don't think my food really is.
If you need any support.
All right, we're gonna go look for Verona. But where is this quest marker taking me though? It just points out that way. If Verona is across the water, I don't think I can go get her. And as I move left and right, I don't see the marker moving either. Neloth has asked me to locate his steward, Verona Nelas. Last time anyone in Tel Mithryn saw her, she was on her way to Raven Rock. So she's not going to be here. She's going to be between here and...
Now through them does he speak.
And when the world shall list...
What? Why is her marker all... Can you see that? She's right here. She's behind the goddamn microphone. What is she doing down here? Not going out there. I'm gonna lose my buff.
And when the world shall see, and when the world remembers.
And when the world remembers. Is she in Skyrim? That's disappointing. Oh, maybe I can ask someone in town.
Looking for any potions, ingredients, alchemical supplies?
Where did her quest? Does he have another quest?
It's a shrine for... I don't remember. I thought I remembered, but now I'm not so sure. Is it important or a fine question? I wish I had. Besides, knowing how to repair bone mold armor wasn't...
Yeah. Bone mold, blah, blah, blah. Time is it 7:30 p.m.? All right, I'm going to bed. Is this going to be a YouTube? I don't know if it'll be a series. I really don't even know. I'm doing that thing again where I record way too much footage and overwhelm myself with a large project, but here we are. I've just been having too much fun with this, and I really think it's a cool accomplishment that I'll be very proud of. I need to buy some food.
Welcome to the wretched next corner. Let's sate that appetite,
Salt pile, cooked beef. Horker loaf is always solid. Love me some Horker loaf. Such an underrated delicacy. Oh, he has a pendant box in here? Dude, I need to get into that box. I gotta get there. I need that pendant.
Drayler, I have a message for you.
Tell my father.
Okay, if they're gonna get in conversation.
He should do it in person.
It's not from your father. It's from Captain Velith.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, Geldis. Please, tell me, what did he say?
Can I get into a really awkward angle? I need her to leave.
He'll meet you where you met for the first time. He said you'd know what it means.
I do.
I need you to get out of here. Stop. Stop. Don't sit right at the bar. That's the opposite of what I need. Oh, we're hidden. Well, now we're detected. Can I get in the perfect angle right here? Perfect angle. Okay, I think if I fuck this up, I'm going to get a wanted level. So I probably got one try. No, I'm gonna get caught. Oh, no way. No way. Let's go. Yes! My addiction to pendants has grown. You cannot stop me.
If you're looking for the East Empire Company, they've been gone for over 100 years. Try with.
Want to buy? You're making my buyer happy. Keep them coming. If you need any supplies.
I'd say let's do the Bloodskull Blade quest, but absolutely no way am I in any shape to fight a dragon priest. All right, so maybe we'll just go look for this lady Verona. Oh, wrong command. Maybe we'll just go look for her. I said she was on the way to Raven Rock. Quest marker's been bugged the whole time. Maybe it'll update if we get close to her. Maybe it's not bugged. Maybe the quest marker is just pointing in that general direction. Still want to make sure I don't get jumped, though. Bloodskull Blade quest is Draugr until you get to the end, and then it's a Dragon Priest. But there's also a black book, which will take me to Apocrypha. That's how you say it. And I'd really like to avoid that for now. Because if I get to the Dragon Priest battle, and the door behind me closes, and I'm locked in that battle, I'll be screwed. But if my conjuration is a high enough level where I can call in almost unlimited summons and my magicka regenerates fast enough to where I can just keep doing it, then maybe I'll be alright. Maybe that's the enchanted gear I need to be making. Magicka regen. You know, if my magicka regenerated 4 times as fast, I'd always be able to call in a distraction to save me. Have you gotten the Dwarven Sphere companion? I have not. I'm not going to take any followers. Hey, there's the lurker. Is that her? Is that Verona? I think we found her. What? Why are you attacking me? Oh, it's a battle of Pokemon, is it? That's right, my Pokemon's stronger. I'm the best trainer. Do I get a gym badge for this kill? That stumble effect is really overpowered. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, he's going for the lurker. How much damage do I do? I don't do enough to the lurker to warrant it. I do want to loot that wood elf. Let's create some distance. The lurker's going to be fast. It's going to close in on me quickly. But if I'm able to do sneak attack criticals, maybe we can whittle him down a bit. He looks like he's not moving. I say that and then he starts walking around a bit. He's coming towards us. Thought I heard something. I like this route, though. I'm gaining more and more high ground as I run away. Still hidden. I can't tell if I'm overshooting or undershooting. 72 Poop Attack, thank you for the prime. That's a funny name. There we go. Shit, it's so hard to see from here. Now I wish I had the zoom. Can I shoot past it? Okay, that was just right into its face. Atronak was a great distraction there. Got all my magicka back. Ah! What the fuck where did that come from? The fuck was that? Ooh. Ooh. Whoo! I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm Holy shit. Scared the fall. That actually was like, that was the worst jump scare I've had so far. This is why I don't play horror games on the channel, by the way. People have asked. Fuck, my heart is, that's not good. That is not good for my health. The amount of jump scares I'm gonna have to put into this video, it's gonna start to annoy people. I'm gonna get comments like, oh, loud equals funny, I guess. Like, fuck up, dude, I'm scared. I'm so committed to this character, and if taking on a lurker is really what ends me, when everyone told me not to take it on? Come on, can I hit a fucking shot? Can't hit a shot. Oh. Surrounded by tentacles. The scariest thing I've ever witnessed. Oh, fuck. He just dodged my arrow. There's no way he has that much range. Absolutely no way. Where is he? Oh, he's walking away. His health is going back up, though. Too close for comfort. I don't have a shot on him though. Ah, see, I liked that hill. I think I'm gonna let him walk back to his walk back to his spot at the bottom of the hill. I think I just hit my guy there. Can't really even see him. I just know he's some kind of blob through the tree. I guess I'm getting hit markers for it, though. Okay. I think the Atronac just went down. So I'm going to try and break the encounter. He's still coming towards me. Hidden? Okay, we broke the encounter. Whew. I don't like that he's getting all that health back, though. Bastard. Suck it. Go, go. Fight on my behalf. I don't like having detected on me. Ah, so that's the thing he launched at me. That little tentacle bomb that landed on the ground. I got a great angle here. Somehow that missed. Somehow that missed too. Can we stop this? Enough with the chicanery. I know, that's not what chicanery means. This is my last chance to take him out. Come on. Can't see him behind the tree. Come on, buddy. Hold down the fort. You got this. We almost got him. Come on, come on, come on. You just gotta hold down the fort. Give me 10 more shots. I keep missing him. His hitbox changes during his attacks. He's down! He's down! Finish him! Go, go, go! Press the advantage! Oh, of course he gets up. Like an anime character. That's all you got, rookie? Stop running away. He heals too quickly to run. We're gonna lose our chance. He's down again. Press it, press it, press it. Fuck, my buddy's down. Let's go! Kill shot! Woo! We got him. Lurker down. Lurker defeated. Now don't explode or anything. 304 gold. Why am I underwhelmed by that? I mean, I'll take the cash, but... Oh. Was that Verona? Was that Verona that I killed over here? What was she doing over here? I like how as soon as I said the word chicanery, there were like 8 Better Call Saul references in chat. 12/16, Magna Carta. What is he saying? What's his line there? Yeah, right, pushes up glasses. You think I'm done? I'm just getting started. Dwarven bow. We got an upgrade. Gold emerald ring. Ring-a-ding-ding. That with an enchantment is going to sell for a really pretty penny. Yeah, but no Verona. Oh, there's no lockbox here? If I was a betting man, I would have all but guaranteed that there was going to be a strong box here. We finally got rid of Lurkin' Jimmy. Lurkin' Jimmy. Scariest enemy we fought so far. The tentacle bomb that was this close to hitting us. This is the scariest thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. Actually, one time when I was 10, I was adventuring at a place called Makokata Caves. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a nature preserve or some shit here in Iowa. I was 10 years old. I was there with my grandpa and my cousin, and I slipped. When I slipped, I caught my foot on a branch, and that branch kept me from falling down a hill. That was pretty scary. Was it as scary as that encounter I was at right now? Tough to tell. I think I'm going to give it to the lurker, though, because that was really frightening. Give me my level up. Can draw bow 30% faster? Yeah. Yeah, we want that. What's bullseye? 15% chance of paralyzing the target. Why is archery so broken? I mean, archery is broken. It really is. There's a few more Netch over here that I think we can get some archery XP on. I'm going to try and go for them. I think they're too far away. I can't see them. I need them to load back in. Ah, there they are. Look how fast that is. Look how fast that is. It's a machine gun. I have a fully automatic bow and arrow. I'm not hitting any of my shots, but... Okay, this is stupid. I love this. I love it so much. Shit, there's two of them. Getting flanked on my right. We almost have this one done. All right, one down. Whoo! Astronaut keeps them busy. Give me a little snack. We have Horker loaf. Yummy. That little ability that stuns it on top of the critical hits. I didn't realize how much faster 30% would be. I mean, that's just amazing.
Thank you, kind sir.
That's fantastic. Whew. Vidiot, thank you for the prime. I know my aim was a little off there. I'm still reeling after the jump scare I had from the, what's it called? From the lurker. That still scared the hell out of me. Only scrubs play stealth archers? Spoy, you are more than welcome to give legendary survival Solstheim at level 1 a try on your own. And go about it your own way. But I am trying to stay alive. Oh man, I feel like Shroud. MLG. I can't miss. Okay, I missed that one pretty bad. That one got dodged, doesn't count. That one I shot too early, doesn't count. That one doesn't count either. I do feel bad. That Netch family has been minding their own business for the last 2 weeks, and I just wasted them all with like 400 arrows. I forgot to update the day counter. The bound quiver? I'm not sure. What is that? Whatever you start to devolves into archer. Doesn't it always? I've done a pretty good job over the last year. You know, I've been 1 year clean of playing as a stealth archer, but today that ends. What did I get? I got 2 levels of archery just from that fight. We got to keep pressing it. The more we invest in archery, the more powerful we get. What do we have for cash? 1,800. You know what I should do is I should grind conjuration again. I should do some conjuration grinding. If I can get my Atronax as cheap as possible, as well as my bound bow, being able to switch between the two will be less of an issue. I want to say we're now at a point where we have murdered pretty much everything in this portion of the map. I'm gonna have to start moving throughout the map a little bit more. But that time is not right now. Let's get back to town. Let's get our bearings one more time. Let's do one more session of grinding. After that session of grinding, I think we're going to be in a position where it's time to start gearing up for maybe moving north. Once we start moving north, finding more pendants, finding more money, it's going to really start snowballing. Our power level is already kind of snowballing, but we're just off. You know, the reason we've stayed alive, knock on wood, the reason we've stayed alive is because we've taken the time to just go about it slow. One thing at a time, one enemy at a time, one situation at a time, nice and slow, one skill at a time. We can't get impatient. If I stop having fun and get impatient, that's going to be the end of the run. Granted, or not granted, but you know, the good thing is I'm still having fun with this. This is a really enjoyable experience. As frightening as it can get, as stressful as it's been in a few moments where I thought my life was ending. Those moments are going to happen more. This is the easy portion, right? I mean, think about how many arrows it just took me to take out a Netch. You think the enemies up north when there's an army of 12 Reeklings is going to be easier? That's when it's going to get really tough.
kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Marabar.
Lightning. Thank you so much. Again, lightning achieves Kim or Chim, whatever however it's pronounced in lore, and gives everybody their serving of Dagoth Wave for the day. Thank you very much, Lightning. Do I have any self-made rules to prevent me from grinding smithing to make myself the best armor? I really don't. However, my worry with grinding smithing is eventually the enemies in the game might start scaling with me. And if I don't have my investments made in skills like conjuration and archery, I might be able to take a hit, but I also need to be prepared for elementals, all that kind of stuff. I also do want to keep some of the grinding relatively fair. I think the way that we've gone through this and the pace that we've gone through this has been very satisfying and fair, at least for me personally while playing it. It doesn't feel like I'm cheesing the system that much as I currently cheese the system to level up conjuration. All right, let's go get some sleep. Curls, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That was a huge project. I definitely think I missed the mark in a few places with it, but overall I'm happy to have that project done.
It's yours. I'll show you to your room.
Very happy to have it out. What am I actually doing while desecrating the Netch Court? Casting Soul Trap on it to level up conjuration quickly. Please be the one by town. No, we're in the mountains.
That world will cease to be.
Okay, Temple of Mirak. We've been here before. Am I out of food? Fuck, I'm out of food.
Here in his temple.
God damn it, I need to go all the way back home now to keep grinding conjuration. I also need to get food. Damn it, Mirak, quit pranking me. Mirak's ultimate prank of leaving his subtitles on the screen. Fish more? We'll go fishing again soon. Fishing and sneak grinding are fun because I can chat with you guys more. I like that more than running away from a goo-spitting, tentacle-slapping, gross amalgamation of swamp running around. I don't like that. I don't want to do that much anymore. That was scary. It was swamp incarnate. No. I would like to avoid that at all costs, please and thank you. Todd didn't realize that he was making a horror game for me. Oh, Spoy, I appreciate it. Thank you. What's your drink of choice? Did all these Heartstones respawn? Nothing at the camp has. Vodka tonic or scotch on the rocks? I like vodka soda. Oh, remember this old guy? Remember the old orc? Poor guy. No, I really feel for him out here. I should give him a peaceful rest. I shouldn't desecrate his corpse anymore. But he does have a lot of gold on him. He does have a lot of stuff. All right, let's go get some food.
Is it because of your father? Or is it me?
He's never been the same since my mother died. I don't think he ever...
Old Orc died a while ago. We got chased by a group of 4 ash spawns. He decided to jump into the fight. That was the end for him.
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Are you really out of... You got bread? Why does bread restore 2 points of hunger? That's bullshit. It's bread.
Safe travels, Outlander.
It's like the most common thing people eat here, right? He was. He wanted a good death. He definitely got it.
Want to buy anything? I'd be on the first. Just what you see here.
Soul gem, common soul gem, 134 for common soul gem. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I need to start buying soul gems and filling them. Grand soul gem. I don't know what fills a grand soul gem. I don't want to take any risks yet. But I know we can fill a common. And I know we're about to be able to fill it in 2 seconds here. Don't need that. I guess potion of true shot. I need to remember to take that potion. I'm going to favorite it. I got to remember to take it next time I get into a scary battle. Why does the elven bow do more than the dwarven bow? That's very surprising.
If you need any supplies.
Wait, shit. I need to buy food. Wait, hold on. I need a bite to eat.
See for yourself.
No food. No one has food. I'm gonna starve. That's it. It's over. I'm dead. This is my moment. I accept my fate. Alright, give me Soul Trap. What's up, Casey? Hey now.
Good enough. Another mouth to feed.
Damn it.
You picked the wrong town to settle out.
Ooh, got him. I lost the other ones. No. I lost the third one. I don't remember where the third one died. Was it further back here? Or over here? Ah. Whatever. We captured the soul. That's all we needed, right? Steal their bread. They don't deserve it, right? Yeah, right, exactly. I've been helping them kill the monsters. I'm actually starting to get really good at it. I'm a value add now to the armament on the wall, and they'll still make fun of me. I hate this place.
Looking for any so you're an alchemist then?
Babe, I really wish you would sell more than 1 or 0 salt piles at a time. It'd be cool. That'd be really chill. I bet there's food in this house I can steal.
I trust
There are tons of ash yam plants, but ash yams only restore I think 2 hunger. They're not very good for it. Oh, salt pile. Definitely need to have those. All right, and there's a kitchen down here. Gotta have food. Sweet roll.
I'm worried.
Sweet roll and a boiled cream treat. That should fill me up. 18 points of hunger. 18 just feels like a ripoff.
I think
she's jealous. Can't say that I blame her.
Cabbage potato soup. Nice. All right, that fixed us up.
10 years of planning, all for nothing.
It's your choice, Father. Anytime you want to end it, you just give the word.
Go gold emerald ring. It's always fortify two-handed. It's worth so much. That one will never make sense to me. Why is it two-handed that always is the most valuable? Salt pile, I love you. I'm not gonna be able to steal too many more salt piles. So I'll count my blessings. We also just gotta level up. But I think we need 2 more levels to get the archery we want. Yeah, we have to get Hunter's Discipline before we can get Ranger. But Ranger will be nice if I'm able to move faster with the drawn bow. So 2 more levels, and then I'm done with the archery tree for a little bit. Because I can't get this one till 90. I guess steady hand isn't too bad. Right, if I'm like for when we were fighting the lurker, all my shots there really counted.
If you're looking for... So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Sell off the slow potions. These are worth a good amount. 69 gold each. Funny number. Everyone laugh. Welcome to comedy. Resist fire. Don't really think I need those. Maybe I'll regret getting rid of them.
I think I can teach you a thing or two.
You must be using quite a bit of your...
Take the alchemy training, 5 levels, nice and easy.
See for yourself.
Sell off that ring. Still have 1100. Amethyst, flawed ruby. You know what? Actually, let's see if we can make a ruby ring or something. Can we make a silver ruby ring or silver amethyst ring?
I'll recover my losses in due time.
Flawless ruby, gold ingot. I need gold. Yeah, let's get some gold if we can.
Glover Mallet, looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
He never has gold. He has everything else besides gold.
Bring your weapons and armor to me.
You can't get blood from a stone, Mogrel. As it is, we can barely make ends meet.
This game is way too stingy with salt. It's pissing me off. Can you make soup with ash yams or bake them? You should be able to. They're yams, right?
Outlander. Or are you joking? You just rented a room from me.
You joking, bruv?
Come back anytime.
Let's go health.
Doors always open.
Underwhelming ass perk. I cheat and add more salt mod. Is that a mod, more salt?
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Come back anytime. My doors are always open.
This is completely legal what I'm doing to this Spriggan, by the way. Grow up. Have some maturity, chat. Come on. If anything, the Spriggan had it coming. They attacked the town. They assaulted people of the marketplace. All right, now we're done.
I'll give you this warning only once.
At least with archery until we hit level 90.
I work for Mogul. You got...
Unless... Okay, I need 5 more levels. So once we hit archery 80, my next perk will be archery. We'll just take the straight damage buff. That'll be important.
Welcome to the retching. Sure thing. It's yours for a drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Salt pile, grilled chicken breast, grilled leeks. Grilled leeks, 18. 18 hunger. Unfair.
Show you to your room. Right this way.
All right, we got Ranger.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
1 hour of sleep and we're good to go. That's it. That's all we needed.
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of...
If you're dealing with me, there's only one thing to remember. Hey, your days are innumbered.
Modin Veleth, Captain of the Redoran Guard, at your service.
All right, let's try something out here. I know that there's spiders in here for this quest, but it is a way for us to test our newfound ability. Don't think he can get down the stairs. Spiders. Spiders all around here. Yeah, we don't want to get hit by that poison. Is that a one-hit kill? We actually... Whoa, fuck, dude. He about hitboxed me off the ledge. Do I have Netch Jelly? I do. I would have eaten all my Netch Jelly if his hitbox bumped me off. Maybe they have salt piles down here. These little sacks usually have salt piles. Don't worry, I'm not gonna get too deep into this place. I gotta say, that's pretty awesome. We just one-shot a spider. Wasn't expecting that. Atronek, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Come on. What are we doing here? Okay, so close quarters are going to be a problem. One shot. That's unbelievable. One shot. It's progress. We've become powerful. Not powerful enough to survive a trap or falling rocks or something, so I will keep an eye out. I'm not going to go much deeper into this cave. Okay, this one has more health. Target down. Good work. You served me proudly, Flame Metroneck. I'm okay. This is why we built for fire resistance. Spider down. Do I get archery XP for shooting the plywood? Oh, that scared me. Pendant lockbox? Pendant lockbox. That's what we do this for. This is why we adventure. This is why we delve. This is why we spelunk. This is why we plunder. This is why we do the dumb things that we do. So at the end of the day, we can pat ourselves on the back with our nice East Empire pendant of greatness. I'm getting the fuck out of here. That's as far as I'm taking this one. All right. So, I mean, we learned we can basically take out some of these spiders really easily. The rest of this dungeon might actually not be too bad. Will the Draugr, how much more difficult will the Draugr be than the Ash spawns? How difficult will them surrounding me in close quarters be? Will I be able to sneak out of it? There's always going to be a lot of traps. Draugr places are always filled with traps. How are we going to manage those? Fuck it, I'm taking that too. That's worth money. But we're getting there. This, oh my gosh, if the spiders could climb walls and ceilings, they would be so much scarier. For some reason, Skyrim spiders really aren't that scary. But if you play Grounded, the spiders are terrifying.
Looking for any potions?
Well, probably because in Grounded, the spiders are 10 times your size, but...
Want to buy? As long as you keep bringing them, everything I've got on display, really. If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
If you're looking for any, I think I can teach you a thing or two.
Captain Velitz mentioned how valuable...
My husband, Garen. Hmm? Ah, so you're an alchemist then. Remember, I have plenty of potions.
Training alchemy really wasn't all that worth it. I don't know if I'm going to level up enough to get any of the alchemy perks. It would be nice, though, because we're already at 41. I can start investing into alchemy. Make a lot of money that way, but also make some really powerful healing potions that are going to save me when I'm in trouble.
You must be using quite a bit of your...
But we're getting there.
Preparing their weapons and armor.
We're getting there. We're... What are we? We're level 25. 41 alchemy, 29 speech, higher than I would have thought. Sneak 62, archery 75, Enchanting 52. Conjuration 67. I'm not kidding you though. I still have some anxiety after that lurker scare. That sat with me for a while. That was... I've played a few horror games in my life, and that was up there in terms of jump scares. As dumb as it was. It didn't even hurt me either. I took no damage from it. Turkey Stick is crushing it. Am I trying to level up before following the quest? Yeah, for the most part. Trying to get my character in a way where I can, you know, guarantee success as best as possible. I am going to send everybody... Where should I send everybody? Is anybody streaming that I know right now? Who's live?
I gotta fix my...
All right. Hey, I'm going to send you over to my friend Charlie. We've raided him before. He's playing Rocket League right now, but he's a good time. He's a really good friend. He's just a good person all around, and he'll be really, really hyped to have you guys join the stream. He'll probably do a lot of microphone stuff. Please, if we can get as many people in there as possible, can we break our record? Can we break 200 again? I think we had around 200 yesterday. Right around 160. All right. I'll give you a 5-second countdown. And then we're gonna... Right. No, it went down 2. It went down 2. Who are you? I'll find you. Click the raid button. Don will be really happy. Thanks, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Hopefully we have an upload on Wednesday. That's when I'm ending. Yeah, we're ending the stream right now. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. That was a really fun stream. I love this challenge. I hope the final videos come out really well. I appreciate y'all. We'll talk soon. Love you. See you. Bye-bye.